Dang. All right, what's going on, people? Let me get the camera up here. Nope, wrong one. There we go. What's going on, family? Welcome to SMS Live. You know who I am, SMS. We're going to get into it today. We got a lot of different things to cover. Just as usual, we had a great space last night. It's been a while since I did a Simply Chillin', but we had a lot of different conversations. It wasn't just, shilling meme coins, NFTs, all this kind of shit, but it was talking about crypto and how you can kind of, use that to leverage your 9-to-5 job, or how you can kind of balance the two, whichever. There was a lot of alpha in there. And I mean, I have literally a whole, look, bro, I don't joke about these notes, bro. Tell me, this shit out of the way. I took a shit ton of notes from the last space, and it was just like 38 people in there. We'll get into it a little bit more, but you guys, welcome to the show. It is 10/11, and it is July 17th. We're going to get this thing started talking about a lot of different things, but first I want to give a lot of respect and shout out to Gokhshtein Media. All of our spaces and our streams, my spaces and streams, are powered by them. And if you guys are here for the first time, Solana Made Simple is a vibrant community of passionate investors, collectors, artists, builders, and media personalities. Let me go ahead and share that with you so you can take a peek at it as I read it. Media personalities and much more. My mission is to create a supportive space in the midst of all the crypto's chaos, and in a world of manipulation and noise, I strive to share valuable opportunities in the charts and the marketplaces and anywhere else I can find some opportunity and help you on your own journey. I share my experience so you guys can kind of learn through that. That's always been the way I thought was, one of my favorite ways to kind of share what we're doing here. So that's kind of what we do here with the community, with the club. There is no price of entry, but I am the one that mandates it and decides who gets in and who stays in. Right now, we're almost at 100 on X, but I do want to switch this over to Discover. I've talked to you guys in detail about this almost every single day, and you know what? Today's not any different. It's something that I really like their platform, what they're doing over there. I'm not getting paid for them for anything, but you can farm it. You can get engagement bonuses and stuff like that. There's loot boxes for being active in the community and stuff like that. And on top of that, guys, we're going to be having them on our space this Sunday. When I say our space, I got a new host that's going to be working with me. His name's Sauls. He's got a Rodego as the, he's got a Doggo as a PFP. Pretty dope one, mind you. But yeah, we're going to be rocking out and doing the thing with them on Sunday, 8:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll show you that in a second here. I'm just trying to get the Discover page opened up. But in the meantime, looks like it just decided to pop up. The good thing about this here, let me just show you this right now. This is Discover, and you can sign up with Google. So if you're just a Web2 native kind of person, it's easy peasy for that. If you use your wallet like we do, you just hit it right there, sign in with your Phantom, Soulflare, whatever wallet that they support, and you get yourself involved just like that. But again, like I said, this is also available for you Web2 people out there that might not be into crypto, that might just be watching on YouTube right now, because hey, we're out of YouTube jail. Just gotta watch the shit that I post. And I almost fucked up yesterday because I was putting some music on and then I deleted the live stream right away. I was like, yep, we almost fucked that up again. But yeah, sign into your Phantom wallet just like this. I guess they protect it so you can't see that. Boom. And if you guys are watching, you want to come up on stage and be part of the conversation, I can share you and bring you up just as easy. Just send me a DM on X, and I'll check that in a few minutes. Maybe at like 10, 20, I'll see if anybody sent me any messages, want to come up. I'll send you the link and get you up here so we can have a conversation. You can jump into the dialogue with the different things we're going to be covering today. But this right here, guys, is Discover's platform. It's pretty dope. Like you saw, I just signed in with my wallet. There's 316 notifications on here. I'm telling you, you get a lot more traction on here than you're going to really understand. They have different top posts of the week. Choose your favorite. So you go here and you can take a look at that. I'm going to take a look at these announcement things that I got and see what they are. They have mentions, they have all, but 275 people reacted to the post. Show some love. Thank you so much. Like, I'm telling you, there is much more traction on this platform, and it is crypto native. That means a lot. And before we lose fucking power, let me plug this bitch in. All right. Hold up. Bang. I like this view anyway. Give me a second, guys. I gotta plug this thing in, or else I'm gonna lose you. Done that once before, and whatever. But again, look, you watch what I'm doing, guys. If you've never ran a stream space, if you have an idea and you're not sure if you want to do it or not, you don't want to fuck up, watch what I do. I'll stumble over things, but you keep it rolling, you iron it out, and you have a good time with it. You just keep a smile on your face and, be real. People will accept that shit. They don't care how professional you are. The more money you spend, the more likely people are probably going to just say, yeah, I'm not with it. You're trying to sell me something. That's just being real. So I'm going to post the referral link in the chat real quick for you guys. If anybody's interested in signing up with this, you can get along or get into this as well and start earning just for doing what we do on X. It's a lot of fun. I'm going to be talking with them again, like I said, on Sunday, 8:10 p.m. But let's take a look at this. So there's the rewards thing you got there. Now we have the feeds. You have portals, which are like communities. Here's the for you, the following, all this kind of stuff, man. This is a really, really cool, interesting way. And it's not just like me and some other people. Like all of your favorite projects are already on here. A lot of the artists that you've seen are on here too. They support Blinks, I believe, as well. So everything that you can kind of do on X that you have to pay for is absolutely free, and it's urged to use and participate with. They also have the arcade over here. You might see me online streaming the Pac-Man game because I play that the most. It's a lot of fun. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I have a good time doing that. So check it out if you like it. If it's not your thing, it's not your thing. But their goal is to like kind of cross over to the Reddit and being one of these platforms that is connected to crypto natively for Web 2 users and Web 3 alike. So Web 2 people can get involved, earn these points, get into the crypto, switch it out, and get into those platforms. There was some examples put out there, but I'm not going to get into it anymore. We're going to talk about that shit on Sunday. So hopefully you got what you need to hear, but I will share this with you before we get moving. So here's the daily dose. These are the top posts that they were talking about that you can vote on. And then we also have the different portals. You can see Mad Lad, Sharkify, Wencoin, Fidelion, I don't know what the fuck that is. Anyway, you have all of these posts here, so you can go through these. You can see all the different names, and let's just, I want to pick one. I'm just kind of looking. We got Digi on here, Palmer, it's a homie. Just looking for names that I recognize. But the thing is, I want to go to somebody that I don't know. Oh, there's Tucky right there, Drunk Punk, Strat Knight. Like, look, man, you got a lot of the homies on here. So when you find one you like, you just go through, or if you're just curious to check them all out, let's just go with, who did I say? Ninja Turtle. Let's go look at this one. Not sure who this is, but I'm inclined to follow them now, and I want to see what they got going on. I'm just interacting to see what they got. John Wick wins Elimination Fight 2. Well done. I don't know. I guess there's a vote on that, but you just start going through, and you can look right here. How to grow, undiscovered, and add your 2 cents in the comments. Right, powerful, concise bio, use attention-grabbing profile pic, make post daily, and just like you do on X. But I'm telling you, the engagement, it's much more than you're going to get on your everyday stuff on X, and it's free. You just sign up with your wallet, and you can get benefit from it. Again, I have not won anything personally from this yet. I have not benefited from it other than just to connect and work with people within the space and start growing and making those kind of collaborations and connections going forward. But anyway, guys, I'm going to enter to win this $100 contest on X, and I'm going to show you where the link is as well. So let me put that back up. Did not mean to close out of that. And we got some other things we get into. I got a quote of the day, pretty good one that I like today. Wanted to share with you, but let's pull this up so you can see. Oh, I already did this one. So that's from yesterday. I don't know when they picked or if they picked or not. Either way, I put my shit up here, and you can too. So check it out and see what they got going on. If it's your thing, it's your thing. But hopefully you like what they got to share there. There's some updates. No, it's not what I want to see. So let's get back to the bookmarks. I think that's more or less what I want to dive into on that end of things. Oh, the reason I was talking about the Discover thing, the SMS Club is on there. You add your wallet to there. I'm going to be able to connect with some other projects, some coins, some people, and then we are going to do an airdrop. I've been talking to a couple people in DMs trying to figure out who's going to be one of the best or somebody that I think would be valuable to kind of put into that position or work with. One of the more popular coins, some of the newer ones, whatever the case is, and definitely some of the more established communities would be good to work with. So I'll be putting more notifications out regarding that. But yeah, that's the main thing. It's like it lets me connect to you guys directly. It takes me out of needing a Discord. There's just the club on X where it's a private community where I can post directly to you guys and buy and sell notifications. Usually it's when I'm entering. It's up to you to do your own diligence. When I don't really care. But it's when I'm finding opportunity. It's the same thing like this. It's just a little earlier because you're in my club. I want to hook you guys up. But back to this real quick. I wanted to show this tab and dive into it a little bit. about what I was talking about, man. Like, it's been a while since I had one of these spaces, but Simply Chillin' has always been a place where I wanted to feel more of a community center. It's more of a place where you're welcome to share your ideas and your opinions on different things, whether it's pro-Trump, against Trump, whether you think it's a scam or not. It's welcome to bring that opinion to it. But the main thing I wanted to do was just pull together, a community effort where it's not just, hey, buy this meme coin, because like every space, I'm just going to look at them right now. They have some kind of meme coin in the title, and it's like, I don't want to go to all of them and like feel like you guys want me to buy, or that's what we're talking about, and it's like the focus is only on this, and that's great. But for me, I like to spread that out. I can't do that every single day. It just gets tiresome, and I don't think that's what people really want. I think people associate with real deal stuff. Let me see, hit this. Anyway, just more fun shit like that. I love talking about meme coins and strategies and stuff like that, but I don't want to be overbearing with that kind of stuff all the time. Pick certain days, whatever the case is. For me personally, I know if you were running a coin, you got to show up every single day, and I respect that. That's just, for me personally, what I do. I like to talk about different things going on in the market, and specifically during this one, I want to dive into it, and I want you guys to go listen to that back if you can. If you can't, take it or leave it. But I was talking with a friend of mine. He's a mad lad, very successful business owner outside in Web 2 for some time now. He's talking about ad marketing and managing, project managing and turning ads into sales, using certain programs, connecting with people in the area, and putting these kind of workshops together within these own communities that, one sale was 10 grand. And it's something that you guys are doing every day here. You just don't know how to apply that to the thing that he's showing me and talking about and was bringing up in there. And I urge you to listen to it, to go back. It's only about 50 minutes long. I don't care if you do or not, but you will see progress and, moves made. And there'll be signs. I didn't put on this shirt for no reason today. You know what I'm saying? But there will be signs when things are being done. And I'm very eager to get on that call. We've already exchanged numbers. Before last night in that space, we were just friends on X. Now I've got his personal number. We're going to be in direct contact, and we're going to send this motherfucker to the moon, because you don't need a bull run for what we were just talking about to make that work in your real life. It goes back to balancing a 9-to-5 job. A lot of people on here are on their phones and doing other shit, trying to stay involved. Some of the other people have transitioned into Web3 full time and realized that it's Web3 24/7, 365. And I put out a bunch of pointers the other day. Like, these are some things that you are definitely going to need to take in consideration if you're looking to make that jump or transition. I fell on my face a little bit, but you know what I mean? I pushed myself back up and I kept going. Then I fell back on my ass. But the thing is, if you can look up, you can get up, you can keep fucking moving forward, man. I preach this shit all of the time. And I don't care if people get tired of it, man, because my point is to keep going. And we're just going to touch back into that a little bit real quick about this article. I like sharing these with you guys because I know it helps. And if it doesn't apply to you today, it might apply to you tomorrow. So that's why you might as well just bookmark it and take a look at it anyway. But there's a lot of different topics in here, so we'll just kind of skim through it real quick. I try to highlight them for you guys so it's easier for you to go through it. But set goals, develop routines, stay positive, stay focused, embrace challenges. They help a lot. Challenges are the key here. Learning from your failure. Self-care, celebrate progress, not in like a damaging, self-destructive way, but do it. Seek inspiration. Find people that make you want to do better. Find a David Gokhshtein. It's like, damn, he did a great job of what he's doing. Not just because I work for them, with the motherfucker. I'm definitely truly inspired by people in my team. Like, the shit that they do, I'm like, yo, I want to be like that. And I can say that about pretty much every single person with G Media. So if you haven't fucked around and got to know them, I definitely think that you're missing out on that. So check them out. But there's a lot of other people. Easy's one of the people that I follow. I've been friends with him since 2021. And it's just like, that's an inspiration. I want to be to that level of a trader and that confident in what I'm doing. I'm getting there, and it takes time, one day at a time. That's the motto, right? So find somebody that inspires you to be better, whether it's a chick that wants you to be better, but that's usually for the wrong reason. Here's one thing real quick, and typically women chase money and men chase women. Typically they're running in circles and they're never able to catch up with that. So make the money, because that's what the women chase. And then once you have the money, what do you think that attracts? That should be the lesson right there, and switch it up however it works for you. But get what they need and you will have everything you want. That's just the thing right there. Now, the other thing is, guys, Bull X. I'm fucking bullish as shit on this. This is the only thing I trade on anymore, and it's got its portfolio analyzer. It breaks down the wallets. It has several different chains on there. It's got Pump Fund Vision. And I'm working on my edit. Should be out by 12 o'clock today, because as soon as we wrap up here at 11:11, I'm getting straight back on to Clip Cut, Cap Cut, whatever the fuck it is, the program that I use to edit here, and we're going to drop that video on YouTube and get it out to you guys, because I think it's going to be a good one. And they have helped me out with just getting a little bit more exposure, so I would appreciate if you take a look at the video, or at least get yourself set up and start trading with the best of them. You get the best edge with their technology. They got the bubble maps, they got the different filters, they got everything. It really is the best bot, in my opinion. I've used everything from Trojan, Pepe. There was the Bonk bot that everybody was going crazy about, and a few other ones in between. But this is the one that I use. The Photon, that's the other one. Photon's pretty close, but I'm Bull X got it for me. All right, so take a look at that. And last but not least, before we get into some of these tickers, guys, I wanted to share this with you. These are the most important parts of these spaces and these live streams, is the message that I'm trying to get across to you guys. And, hence the name SMS. That's the message I'm trying to put out here. Let me swap these screens for you. So, devote the rest of your life to making progress. And that's from Epictetus, however you fucking say his crazy ass Greek name. That's the message. That's SMS in general. What I'm trying to do to you guys is show you my journey, show you how easy, hard, just how the fuck it is in a real life, real deal scenario. And, I learn every single day from my network. And, that should transfer over to your net worth if you keep working on that. Don't give up. Like, right now is the time to go broke, go for broke. If you have to make the sacrifices, make the sacrifices. Alex Becker is one of those dudes that is fucking crazy, but in a good way. And I like what his message is. I like what he does. I like his kind of style with everything. It's definitely up my alley. So it's something that what the fuck? I tried to get rid of you. Hold on, let me get back to this. But yeah, he has YouTube, he has his X account and stuff like that, but he has a lot of really good stuff that I've already been doing, and just finding somebody that's way more successful with exactly what we're doing here. I'm going to start or continue writing notes. Success always leaves clues. That's how I was able to get to the point of being, Web3 full time. But again, there's more lessons to be learned, and sometimes you are going to have to fucking hit that pothole in the road or whatever. You're going to have to take that dip, just like the chart takes a dip sometimes. I see some of my homies that had tens of thousands of dollars, and I know that it hurts to be down where they're at right now. And, that's just the way it goes. I'm sure some of your most admirable people have been at their bottom dollar before, and they came back from that because they weren't a bitch and they didn't give up. And I think that says a lot about character and the people that you put yourself around. Some people just get worn out, and they are strong enough to admit that. Like, I want to use this as an example, because some people, they got different opinions, and you're entitled to it. I'm not trying to prove you wrong. I'm just going to prove myself right in these aspects. Like Shadow, he was not motivated. He sees a bigger picture. His sight on the market isn't bullish to the extent of wanting to be a founder for a project that really isn't getting a lot of traction compared to the other ones. And in general, NFTs are down. But he's basically, has said he's kind of tapping out. He wants to move in another direction. He wants to do other things. And hear me out, man. Like, yes, it sucks dick. Straight up. Don't like it. You see that I've pretty much branded all my stuff with the PFP. Does that take value away from my PFP? No. Does it change how people recognize me in the space? Nope. Does it change what I liked about Ghost Kid from day one? Nah, not at all. Not even close. I didn't hold on to my Ghost Kid thinking that it's going to change my life. I thought that it was going to connect me with people that I like to be around, and that environment of people from 2021 are the same kind of people that we've cultivated to what we have today. So yeah, the project might be dead, and Ghost Kid might just be a ghost now. But hey, I think that's what it was always meant to be. It was an attempt in a bull run, a free mint that turned into something that I faded, and it went up to like 15 SOL, and so it was at like $200 a piece or even higher than that, and like it just killed me because I was like, fuck, how did I mint this thing and let this thing go? But hey, that's the way it went, and I got myself back in as soon as I could, but unfortunately they never saw those highs again. But the dude never stopped building tech, never stopped building, upgrading the art, doing like he went from pixel art to what we got now, and I can't even decide is this good or should the pixel art, because both of them are bangers. But the thing is, it's never lost its value to me. And yeah, the rating to earn was great. I mean, it was the king of rating. I mean, that's just the thing is Ghost Kid established, a rate to earn mechanism that was probably one of the best and the loudest that we've seen in the space. There's arguably other ones that have contended with it, but maybe there's a little bit of bias. And I do think that there is other people that kind of agree with me on that one. But either way, the thing is, like, I don't want to get rid of the ghost. I don't care if the project goes under. And if he decides he wants to bow out respectfully and he addressed his community, there is a 1,000+ soul in the wallet for us all. We're deciding what to do going forward, if it's going to go over to somebody else. One of the things that was pointed out was he is going to manage the money, but he is probably going to be stepping down as founder, or at least moving in another direction in that aspect. Somebody else may be taking it over, or, there was a whole vote and idea. It's not going to be an overnight thing. There was a homie Sativa. He brought up like 8 different points that we could follow through and try to see if we could go about that route. I mean, it's always been considered a DAO. To me, a DAO is not what we all know as a DAO. DAO is something completely decentralized that runs on its own, and we all contribute collectively. This is more like a club community at this point. We can do with it as we please. We have funds, but again, it's going to take a community effort to make that ever see the light of day again. However, ghosts don't die. They're already dead. So I'm rocking out, man. Like, I like my ghost. I went and did that graffiti, made that video the other day. I'm super proud of what it represents to me and that time, that era, and that's something that is so much more valuable than fucking selling it. Like, you can't buy this from me at this point. And on top of that, this is my lucky buy. So you are not getting this shit from me. With, like, from my dead fucking hands, you can have it. But I don't know. Respect the shadow. I know some people were angry. They put a shit ton of money in it, and they lost it that way. You know what? I put a shit ton of money into other things, and I lost it this way. Bottom line, we're in the same position. We got our ghost kids, and we got the rest of our lives ahead of us, and we can do what we want with it. We can be upset because he took a break and he was honest with his community, or we could have been mad because he fucking took off with 1,000 soul and said, fuck y'all, I'm done, I'm out. Like, you could have figured that out, but he wanted to be respectful to his community, and I don't know. I'm not clearing the air for him. He spoke for himself. I'm just relaying the message as I always do. So take that or leave it, but more power to Ghost Kid, more power to Shadow, and Ghost Kid for coming forward and saying, hey, just not feeling it, and that's okay. That's okay to say that. It doesn't have to make anybody happy. Nobody ever needed to owe anybody anything. I guess you could kind of say, yeah, well, you owe me something for investment. No, you invested in a founder, and maybe you made the wrong decision. I invested in certain things, and maybe I made a wrong decision too. You can't get mad at somebody else. You just got to look at yourself. You press buy, you press sell. You're probably in a point to take profits, but you wanted to stay in for holding purposes. Just take this, for example. Armani from Mad Lads, in a conversation, he said, all you need is one Mad Lad. Anybody with any more than that is considered greed. And that's straight from the founder. And he doesn't care if you have more, but it's literally greed at that point. You don't need more than one. And that was his point, and that has always been his basis, but that's not the market we're in of, oh, let's just have this equality. He just wanted to point it out, like, all you need is one to contribute. Anything more is just being a little greedy, and that's fine if you can afford it, bottom line. So that's from one of the top projects on Solana. So, I mean, just look at that. Look at the different ideas on that. Anyway, take it how you want to. That's my 2 cents on Ghost Kid, and that's why I'll continue to rock what I got, because it's mine now. I mean, even if they stop paying the rent and the thing goes down and it doesn't come up as a PFP, they completely drop the ball, I'll stay the PFP in my computer, and I'll always have it. It's my background on my phone. I mean, I'm not getting rid of it. It's here to stay. All right, so that's that, guys. Let's switch things up a little bit here. I think I covered everything I wanted to. Let me just double check. Discoverable X, went over the strategy, the space. All of that's done. All right, so check out the space. Let's do it back. Let's get into these meme coins, guys. I know you're probably waiting for them. And if you got something you wanted to put into the chat, feel free. We're going to see if anybody came into the DMs and want to come up and have a conversation or jump into the conversation. And that's a negative. Perfect. Bayer left the apes group. What is this about? This guy's like bullish on apes and then he leaves. That's funny. Left. I like that guy. He's a fucking weirdo, but I like that guy. Mistakes or whatever. He stirs some shit up sometimes, but hey, isn't that what it's all about? All right, let's share this tab up here. All right, on deck we got Harambe. You'll see it in a second. Down a little bit on the day, 9.34%, but not doing too bad with $19.8 million in the market cap, 15,200 224 holders on here. You're at the bottom, man. You're at a good point of entry. I mean, not the bottom, but, you know, take it for what it is. Let's go back to the 6 month. You know how we do it here, man. We take a look back at the whole thing. We want to see the big picture of this and see what's really cooking. All right, so, I mean, it's pretty low considering there's these highs. We have a nice looking half pipe right here. We got that cup, no handle, and bounce. We had that handle all the way back down to what would look like a giant fucking W's forming right here and sending you to the high heavens. Harambe is probably the most underperformed meme coin in its own sector. It's a fucking Harambe. Dicks out for Harambe. You know, recipe. Just wait. I'm telling you. Look at the chart. The chart is charting in the most chartable charting way. Let me stop. All right, let's take a look at Pop Dog real quick, guys. Pop Dog, I had a lot of conviction in this play. I've probably bought the top all the way down. But hey, that's just a reversey Uno card for you guys. But no, I was down like 80-70% something on this play. And I was like, damn. I didn't buy this top, for the record. I'm not that fucking retarded. We can't look at 2 hours because this is such a new coin. Let's go to the 5 minutes. Reset. Come on. Where are we at? No. We're looking at charts all morning. Come on, give me this shit. All right, perfect. Reset chart view. Got it. All right. Pop Dog came down a little bit, but you need to take a look at this thing, man. Like, I like this chart. I like this coin. This isn't the view I want you to see. It's too close. Let me do this one. There we go. Okay. This is better suited for what we need to see. All right, so I was buying from this area, thinking that we were going to bounce here. I tried to buy all of this up and then get that, you know, that continuation of that trend. But it said, fuck you, Sean, we're going back down to the bottom. So I bought all I could until I was out of, like, my max. Like, once I hit a certain point where this is all I'm putting into the coin, like, I just stop and I got to ride it and, you know, be a G about it at that point. So we took this dip and I was like, damn, this is a good point to entry. This is a good point of entry. And it started to creep back up. So now we came up to like less negative 20 teens or something like that. So I'm very, very good in my position. I'm going to just ride this one out. I do think that we hit higher numbers because it's only at 1.4 million on the market cap. We have 3,792 people holding on to Pop Dog. I think Popcat is precluded to what could happen to this and what likely will happen once it gets a little bit more excitement and a little bit more eyes on it, because things are just looking really good. You have a nice belly right here where it made that cup, this tiny little handle. You zoom in, you change the chart, you can make it look a little bit more drastic. But overall, we just want to see the accumulation and the growing parts and seeing the community, if you want to call it that, motherfucking bag holders coming back in here and averaging in. Now we're just kind of chopping sideways, seeing what's going to go, or see, just kind of waiting for this point to take off. I mean, here's the two bottoms. Here's where it's just coasting along here. This thing is like, yo, send me the fuck up. I want to go. Let me go. So we'll wait for Pop Dog to do its thing, but we're going to be holding on. The next one to take a look at is Let's Fucking Go. I've been hitting these sons of bitches up because I want to work with them. I like what they got. I like their content. I think they're at a good point of entry as well. They're at 4.6 million on the market cap, 5,780 holders with these guys. It's Let's Fucking Go. It looks like Lego. It's a win-win in my book. I mean, it's aesthetically pleasing. The content's great. They got fucking movies and shit like that. This is one of those coins that it just looks like you want to hold it. Like the chart, though. Look at this, man. Look at the highs here. Look at what is possible. This is at these same points. Like, this is such a good entry point right here. So much so, I might have to make the decision at some point today. But look. 4.6 million on the market cap, 5,780 holders here. It's chopping sideways. We have this sell-off right here. We have this jump right here. This is that sell-off. This is here. Took the profits down. And probably some of the other people here, but you have different segments. Got quiet, came up, got quiet. I'm pretty sure the person that told me about this, they put in like $100 or something like that, and it came out to be a couple thousand when they're up here. So it's at that point again where let's just sit on it. This team ain't going nowhere. I'm telling you, this is a good one. I'm going to continue covering these guys and seeing what's going on. Let's fucking go. Next, guys, we're going to take a look at Pino. Pino's a pretty good coin, man. It fits into the whole not Brett Gold. I'm looking at Brett Gold right there. The Pepe verse and that whole group. It's under $1 million market cap right now. It had its little bit of a run here, got really quiet. Teams took over CTOs, yada, yada, yada. I looked on, I saw a lot of activity, so I got in right here. I did sell off a little bit up here because, look, man, I ain't got the same capital y'all got. I got to make my money work for me where I can. And I got to make it, take advantage of opportunities where they present themselves, and it has come down. So it does present another point of entry. It's 50% down pretty much from right here. So that looks like a good spot. It's holding that support right here. Again, this is Pino. It's the Dino. I don't fucking know how they want to call it, but it's got good art. It's got a good, team, whatever you want to call it. Under $1 million market cap. So it looks like a good point where if it goes forward, the way things seem to be going, you'll be in good shape. 1,808 holders on here. Very small team, very small coin. You're in an early position with something like this, in my opinion. Let's look at Brett Gold, though. All right. We're loading the rocket up, guys. This is the hour chart. Too cold to fold. 1.2 million on the market cap, 2,306 holders here. And it is a growing community, guys. So we're going to fill this gap. Without a doubt, it's going to look like a nice little half fight. And then we'll start making our move up. It's as simple as that. There are some people collaborating. You can see it on the charts to sell and bring this price down and move on. And that's cool. And maybe they just, continuously cabal it and try to take advantage of it. I think there will be a point where they're just going to see like this isn't really worth to keep doing this because more people are buying in. I just see this as a growing community. I see it as much more than one of those quick flips. Take profits as you want to. I don't give a shit. And I'm not saying anybody's wrong for doing it. It's just I see more than that for this. I just see that, hey, let's fill this gap here. Let's fill this gap here. Let's keep moving up the right way. Slow growth better than no growth. And definitely I like what they represent. I was in the space talking earlier with Doodle. Good homie over there. You don't have to like him if you don't want to. I don't know him that well other than with Brett Gold, and everything I've met I love, and the people that surround him, people that show up and have mutual followings, like they can vouch for it. So I was like, this is dope. I like seeing this guy in the spaces. So check him out. Brett Gold's definitely one that I would support. I don't have like some kind of astronomical bag where I can do anything to affect your price, to be honest with you. So it's more or less just me like really liking the coin and what they got going on over there. They got a store where you can use your Brett Gold to buy like raw stuff. Get into the Discord, get into the chats, get into the spaces, all of that good stuff, and check it out, man. They just smoke weed and trade meme coins. That's pretty much it. We took a look at Harambe, but I'm just going to click on it again for Harambe's sake. Yep, that's all. All right, let's take a look at Ponky. They made a great move. I was pretty hyped about this when I saw it. Not because I own it, just thought it was cool. It's about to fucking move again, without a doubt. This thing's gonna be at $1 in no time. Yeah, I had a chance to get in here, wasn't following it, and then it went sideways through here, and then it just doubled up from the bottom here. This is going to $1 and higher. 345 million on the market cap. This is going to be a Billy coin. This is like a 3x from here. 51,790 holders on this coin. This is a 3x. This is an easy 3x. We'll put this at what's that? $1.80. I think Ponky goes to at least $1.80, $2. Well, why wouldn't it? I mean, look at this thing, steadily growing in a fucking crazy good way. And look at these jumps, boom, boom, boom. Collectively, very small sell-offs. This is like a wall right here. They're trying to break down, and it's just not happening for them. They're holding this bitch up here. This thing's about to take off. This is if you missed here, you're gonna miss here too, and you gotta hope for a correction if that's the game you're playing. But you're playing with fire with a coin like this, man. Ponky looks good. Again, look at the thesis. Look at the underlying sentiment. It's the Pepe verse. It's the boys club thing. It's any of these fucking silly little memes that it looks very similar or banging. All right, we got cat in the dog's world. We got cat dogs. Cat dogs. We have cat coins. We got dog coins. But Mew is a cat in a dog's world. So let's just take a little bit of a zoom back out here. Reset the chart a little bit because I can't see anything. Give my 6-month window. So you can take a big look at this, or a big overview look, and see what I see. Hit your all-time high. Came down 50%. Bounce along the side. Once fill the gap. It's going to take some time, and it'll leg its way up. Another billion coin in the making. 367 million on the market cap. 180,000 holders on here. Do the math. Look at the clues. Bounce, 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 bounce. Same line. It's looking to go up. It's looking to make its move. Don't fade it. It's on coin market cap. We're going to take a look at that after we get through this brief little rundown. Let's look at book of memes. Obvious. I don't want to go to that one. Nub I like because it's at a really good point. You know, these things are so good. And they're not good for you. But they are good. There you go. It don't take rocket science, people. You can just connect the dots. That's all. And say, hey, do I think other people see the same type shit going on here? Yep, we do. So, fill the gap. Bump up, fill the gap, bump up, fill the gap. Just like that. Just back up to the heavens. You got to break this. 20 cents from here. That's a 10x. Easy 10x. I mean, I'm not saying it's easily going to go like today. It just easily looks like, hey, if this is going to work, it's going to break the all-time high. Almost every single coin that you're ever going to see always breaks its all-time high if it's a solid coin, if it's got a solid community, if it's got everything it takes. This is undervalued. This is slept on. This is also a point of, I've only got 2 more of these. There's also a point of where people accumulate and they become rich as fuck. So you can become that person. You just got to feed them. Man, you get there's a lot of new tickets coming out. So, yeah. All right, so you got red pill and you got blue pill. Just take them both. Cancel everything out. All right. Fuck the numbers. You get the idea. It's at the bottom on the way up. Finally starting to see some life out of Slurf. Hitting its other low. That's coming resistance. We need to hop on top of this and start doing this little jammy jam. So we can hit one of these moves and we can start doing that jammy jam. And then once it hits that move, it goes to this level where we found this resistance and damn near the same resistance. Once we bounce over top, that jammy jam will be in the 70s, 80s, boogieing on up to $1. And it's coming. That's the high right there, 93. Let's get to the dollar, break the dollar, and we have to go up here to this $1.50. We got 106 million on the market cap here, 60,160 holders. I don't think all the pre-sales have been made whole. I don't really know what the hell's going on. I honestly left the Cabal chat because, I put that fucking space in there yesterday, and I support the shit out of Slurf, and none of you cocksuckers showed up. So, hey, not my fucking problem. And to be honest with you, the shit going on in the chat, I've been talking about it. It's not about Slurf. It's about other projects. It's about other shit. It's about other stuff going on there. It's obvious why this chart looks like this. And you go to other chats and you see that they're talking about the coin. They're talking about working together. They're talking about supporting each other. They're showing up for each other's spaces. It's not just for each other's own personal damn good. And that's what that chat turned into. And that's why I left. I'll be straight the fuck up. I haven't seen anybody in there, like community efforts, the stuff I put in there to bring people together that doesn't centrally behind somebody else's coin or somebody else's prerogative. No one shows up for that shit. So the problems that are going on with the community are very evidently obvious. And I don't mean it reflects the chart dramatically. You can't even say it's just the market because you can go ahead and take a look at some of these other coins that have smaller holder sizes. They have smaller market caps that are doing much more than this is, and you can see how it reflects the timeline. Yeah, there's a lot of cool art. Yeah, there's a lot of good people, but it's surrounded by, hey, the dude, oh fuck, I got this tattoo in there for several reasons, and I thought it was fucking hilarious. The guy burned 10 million and like is making it well. Like, I love the whole story. I think that's one of the coolest parts and the romantic part about it, which is kind of funny. But the little Cabal communities, I've invited so many people to come up and be part of this, that, or another thing, to the point of like, I'm wasting my time here, guys. Like, hey, I try to fuck with you as often as I could. Even made art, but here we are. I had to leave the chat for like the third or fourth time because it's just like, it ain't what I wanted it to be. I'm not flooding the fucking coin. I think the coin's going to do well, but I think that, hey, you want a community to come together and be strong. I'm not one that slacks. I'm not one that doesn't support. You do what you got to do with that information. Personal benefit is what it seems to be when it comes down to some of these things, and it just sucks to see that because there's quality ass people doing their thing. But yeah, I took my bow out, nothing but love. But yeah, dude, I don't know. I want to do more for the community, but hey, if it's not reciprocal, it's nothing personal. It just has to be standing on business for everybody, and it's nothing in between. Slurf owes me nothing, and none of those people owe me anything either, and I don't owe them anything. So, you know, I'd rather carry something else and work with them. That reciprocity is there. So, with that being said, you wonder why the chart looks like this? Join the cabal, see what goes on in that chat, and take a look at the timelines. It is what it is, dude. Show up to the fucking spaces and say otherwise if you want to, or talk shit to me. I don't care. We'll get on IFC. I don't give a fuck either. Every option has an answer, and I'd be more than happy to encouragely answer all of them. So let's take a look at Jupe. Jupe is probably going to make its move. I still stand by this, man. Jupe should be at like $5. I don't know why it's not. I don't know why it's not much higher than it is. But it's making its move. At this point, I have sold, and you can call me a paper lettuce hand, whatever you wanted to, but it worked for what I needed it to do. And I'm not mad about it. It was free money for me doing what I had to do in this space and what everybody else did, getting those airdrops. So more will come around, and you're not, look, if I think this is going to go to $5+, like look at how easily this went up to damn near $2 right here off the rip. Came back down, boom, halfway, came back down even more, people flooding it, trying to get better entries. I mean, people were bidding this to 30-some cents. We never got quite just there. They got that 40-cent bids. But, hey, I'm sure people were happy about this the whole time, just collecting this shit like a motherfucker because, dude, it's going to go back up. It's one of the #1 fucking decentralized exchanges. So, yeah. Jupe's looking good. 9.2 billion on the market cap. 827,614 holders on there. Whew. You know, that's a pretty damn good coin. Let's take a look at WIF. It's making a little bit of a comeback real quick. Boom, boom. $2.19, up 0.42% on the day. Kind of chopping sideways, but there's that congestion. All of its run up came back down support. Came back down, bounce, bounce, bounce. It does not want to go lower. It wants to go back up. It wants to get back in this territory and channel there. So we have a channel right here. You have some resistance where all of these are. This is making a little head. And this can pop up to the 260, 250. You're going to get over top of that, and you can probably damn near see this thing running up to the $3 sum, going back and forth in between here. It's probably not going to take much. You're seeing a little bit of a W form here. So $4 is the target from here, I guess, is break through the 250, hit the 3, and at 4. I mean, it's pretty simple here. You guys just watch it the same way you did it here. You don't have to be too complex with this stuff. You get people trying to get you to pay for the TA and all that kind of gay shit. Like, I don't know what to fucking tell you about that. If you feel less confident by learning how to do this on yourself, by all means. But it takes practice, and it doesn't take practice by paying somebody. As soon as that call doesn't work out, you're going to feel like they ripped you off, or they weren't good calls, and then you're going to be fucking gruntled about investing in the first place. So learn it the right way, and you know what I mean? I only pay for calls where I know these motherfuckers hit, and it's worth my time and my money to get into there where I'm doing things on the other end. I just need that access. So if that's your game, cool. But you can learn this stuff on your own, guys. You don't have to pay people for this stuff. But that's my 2 cents. Let's go take a look at Bonk real quick. Bonk is looking good, guys. Look, nice little cup and handle. It broke down here, but this one actually found a good support right here, and it looks like it wants to continue moving up here. Honestly, this is a long-term hold. If you were to think about this, you probably no reason to even sell it in the next 5 months. Like, I just think about this in another cycle. How much higher, if it made people millionaires in the first leg of that cycle and that first loop, what do you think would happen now? You don't think it makes those same kind of moves up? I mean, this is a very early coin. You're only at 2.5 million on the market cap. Compare this to that Jupiter. Give it more time. Give it more exposure. This is the best performing video on my YouTube channel to date, and I did that video 2 years ago. So I'm telling you, like 743,888 holders on here with a market cap of that, and the exposure that they have, how they are kind of like the engine that kind of took off for Solana meme coins as it is. Charting, very positive, long-term growth. You can't hate it. You can take profits along the way. You can buy back down along the dips. This would be the dip buying opportunity if you were riding it from these highs. So if you were buying right here for the first time, run it up to here. Take your profits out, wait for it to come back down 50%. All of these seem to do the same thing, right? So you should just kind of say, hey, there is a pattern, a wave to this thing. I can just literally draw this and look, wavy, 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 wavy. If you just draw a straight line, cuts through it all, and then you can put a little dude on the surfboard. There you go. That's how you chart, guys. Don't pay for charters. This is the best charting opportunity you're gonna get. Hang 10. Let's go. Yeah, give him a little bit more structure with them legs. There you go. All right. Now he kind of looks like a spider guy. All right, this is what happens when I take too much time fucking around. Anyway, you guys get the hint. That's how you. Oh my God. Let's look at Myro before I lose my shit. All right, it's almost 11 o'clock. That's a saving grace here. And then if you guys want to throw any tickers up in the chat, feel free. I am still looking at it. I don't see anything coming through. Not mad about it. I don't care if you don't put anything in there. I'll be all right. But again, we got Myro. Called this thing at 4 cents up to 40. Came back down. Sold in 22s. Halfway down. Kind of expect that. Look at these waves, guys. You don't think this is going to do the bonk thing? You don't think it's just that slow growth? 14 cents. This is probably going to go back up to $1 by the end of this bull run. This is a good coin. 144 million on the market cap, 53,064 holders on this. We're seeing so many billion-dollar market cap coins that we've never seen before. If you don't expect a lot of these coins to perform that way, I can't help you, and I don't think anybody else can help you at that point either. And I'm not saying that you're need help, but there's a lot of coins out here that are just performing at some levels that it just doesn't make a lot of sense, So we'll go to CoinMarketCap, and then we'll start kind of taking a peek through this real quick. And boom, there we go. God, my back is already fucking sore from this morning. Jesus Christ. So Bitcoin, killing it, 65K. Ethereum, 3.4K. Tether, $1, steady. But you can see what we got here, 160, 60 cents for XRP. Dogecoin pumping up 12 cents. Missed out on getting my entry there, but it's all good. 44 cents for Cardano. Toncoin, I highly suggest getting in this. I just don't have the bread for it yet. Shiba making a move. Avalanche, Polkadot. L2s are making a strong move, guys. DAI is something that I would definitely consider grabbing a little bit. I got an offer to work with a company from Tokyo. I'm going to talk with them a little bit more and see if it works. They're looking for American-based people that can help promote and talk about their products. So we're going to look more into that, guys. So keep your eyes out. They seem like they know what they're doing, and they've done a lot of extensive research. They ended up seeking me out because I put that for hire thing out there, and that's literally all it took. All right, so we'll see what happens with that. But take a look at these L2s, guys. There's a lot of opportunity in these coins. Do what you got to do with that. I'm not fucking getting into it. I want to go to the fun stuff. That's what we do here, man. We're not here to be boring. Fear and greed index has moved up a little bit to 58%, guys. That is something to consider. That means people are getting bullish. That means people are getting greedy. They want more money. But the downside of that is it's going to be a lot more risk involved into the market. However, fuck it, we ball. And let's just take a look at the top leaders over here by cap or market cap. Brett's cooking. Book a meme. Like I said, I don't need to talk about it. It's cooking. Floki, probably not buying it. Yeah, bullshit. It's cooking. Bump, cooking. With, cooking. What are we missing here? What are you fucking missing here? Dogs, cooking. Not cooking. Meme. All these guys are doing good. Popcat, cooking. What do you think Pop Dog's going to do? Cook. MAGA, Trump, bullish. Pump, we talked about that. We've been talking about that. Cooking. Baby Dogecoin. Whatever the fuck's going on with that. Don't care. Andy E. Damn, that's fucking cooking. Harry Potter, Obama, Sonic 10, ERC 20, cooking. Myro, cooking. Yo, I can't look. Everything is fucking cooking. Bobo, yo, 1%. This is the most slept on shit in 350 or 375. I bet you this is in the top 100 by the peak bull run. Bet you this is in the top 100. Why wouldn't it? I'm favorite in this thing. I don't even have a watch list. I don't want this. Just kidding. Milady, cooking. Daddy's fucking Tate, not cooking, you fuck. I do like the number though. Whatever. That's gay. Whatever. You guys get the hint. You can see the market. The market's showing you the market. It's time to cook. Shark Cat, cooking. All right. Again, let's just look at the 7-day. We're going to look at the top gainers in the 7-day. All right. We'll just do the top 50. Anything that's above 20%. Look at these numbers. We'll stay right there. All right. So everything that has made it in the last 7 days above 20% is in the 300, 200, 50, 400, 300, 400, 300, 400, 50, or 500, I mean. Hundreds, 200, 500, 200, hundreds, 200, 300, 200. So everything that I'm seeing, the most movement is between 4 and like 250, or 250 to 400, that rank, making higher than 20% moves on the market. So what do I take with that information? What do I do with that? All right, so anything that is not making that move likely is waiting its turn to make that move, or continuously go back, or maybe they pull back a little bit, because I know Turbo made a little bit of a move. So what you want to do is take a look at what is under 20%, and let's look at their number on their rank by market cap. We have 200, 600, 100, 12. Like, so some of these are just a little bit slower, but my point is, you see these lower numbers, you see the lower growth. Does that make sense to you? Do you see what I'm saying here? The higher the rank, the lower the growth. The higher the growth, the lower the rank. You see what we're saying? Like, there's a pattern to this stuff. So look, Brett, 62. Only went up about 12 cents. Everybody knows about Brett now, though, right? So let's just keep looking. We're looking at stuff that people can kind of name off the top of their head. Like, these are very obvious coins here, guys. But when you go up to these bigger growths over the 7 days, Michi, Andy, Sharkcat, Popcat, Ponky, Sneck, Myro, Toshi, non-playable coin. These are coins that the typical person isn't going to have no fucking clue what the hell this is. Even your, more seasoned people that have just come into this place, they're still not looking in these directions, or they're missing them, or they're trying to go for these dumbass meme coins and hit these crazy amount of X's, which is absolutely possible. I watch it every single day. I'm in, absolutely nothing's Telegram, and I was fortunate enough to get invited by the homie in there, and there's a lot of alpha that's dropped, a lot of dope shit, so it's something to take a look at, and find yourself a nice group, man. Like, I made some bread on this place for sure, but I rotate them into these growers where I know I'm going back to work. I need to manage and delegate my time and my investments. What can I kind of put my money into and just sit back and wait till I get a chance to go run into the bathroom, run outside, take my break, whatever it's going to take. But make sure you find the time. Back to that quote, like, you'll never find the time if you don't make it. If you don't find time to go fake a bathroom break to make a trade or take a look at something or to make a tweet or to share an article or use your tools, schedule this. Yeah, let me just close this so we can get into this real quick, because this is really, really probably some good alpha for you guys to take in consideration. And we got 61 people in here. Thank you guys so much for being part of the space, or the, what the fuck is this thing called? The, let me pull this off real quick. Yeah, thank you for being part of the stream, guys. I really do appreciate it. But yeah, I wanted to talk more about this. This is the time of the market. I do honestly believe that things are going to be popping off to the next level. I think that you're going to see a lot of movements and to the upside. And these are points where you can find entries. You don't have to chase the next one to pop off and hit these wild ass numbers. You can casually just put your stuff into the kind of coins we're looking at today. Look at the coin market cap for a little bit of guidance. Start talking to people in your groups, trying to find opportunity. Just tell somebody that you trust to show them your portfolio and say, hey, what do you think about this? Do you think maybe I should sell the green for the red right now? Do you think it's worth it? Do you think I'm going to miss out on too much of an upside? Where do you think? Just get a feel and sentiment in other people, because there's people that have other different perspectives that might be some good insight for you. So definitely lean on your team, lean on the people that you act with or interact with every day, lean on the people that are making money in your groups and be like, yo, what am I doing wrong? Do you mind, you got 5 minutes, kind of like look at this or take a look or whatever. I'm not saying that they're going to give you financial advice or any of that dumbass shit. I'm talking about your fucking friends looking at your shit and saying, yo, bro, yeah, that looks good. Or they're gonna be like, I don't know. Like, they're gonna be honest with you about it. Like, those are your friends, and I think that it says a lot about your trust in those people and where that thing can go. Work with the people around you, guys. They're here to help you. Crypto is one of those spaces that it's baffling to me that there's so much given away every single day. Like, we looked at the first couple giveaways, the ways that you can earn rewards from just interacting. I made a post for the what the fuck is in a bag so I can get some community to try to donate and we can just give it out to somebody. Like, it's all about giving and you get more. Like, that's just the way it works. It's not like, hey, if I give you, I know I'm going to get more. But the idea is if I can find a way to benefit somebody else, like, how can I make this more fun for somebody and put this together with my reach? It's collectively grab something. If it's $5 from this coin, $5 from this coin, $5 from this coin, maybe it's nothing, but maybe it's $25 in total for that bag. And maybe that person gets it, they swap the one coin, maybe they cash out. Who cares? Who cares? It's just to put it out there. Your job as a community is to make the experience fun so people, they get some of your coin and be like, yo, I want to transfer this all into that coin. I like this coin. I like what they're doing over there. I got this for free. I'm not at a loss if this goes down to zero. I'm not at a loss if this goes, halfway down. I can buy into this and basically average myself in at any time now. So that's what it's all about, man. Your network is your net worth, and work with the people around you, grow as best you can. And I don't know, be a good person and share your journey. People love seeing that shit in here, and that's literally how I got to where I'm at. It's just watching other people do certain things, sharing what they've been doing, and growing within. So have fun with it, guys. That's all we got for today. Again, thank you so much for all your support. Got 61 of you guys in here. We are going to be doing this again, Friday, same time, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Likelihood, that's going to be the last one at 10 a.m. Straight up, because we start work probably Monday. That is the case. I'll be figuring, I got to figure out what they say as far as all of that. And we might be changing to 10 p.m. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And we'll be doing that then. But that's why I didn't book a guest this weekend. Just going to have an open thing. Going to try and get some people on here and just kind of have like a little bit of a party type thing. Maybe we do it in the evening. Or maybe we just don't do it at all, and this will be the last one that we do. Either way, guys, it's been a lot of fun doing these during the morning and hanging out with you guys for the last few months, since February, basically. Wish I could continue doing it, but hey, it's going to be a lot of fun taking this new journey and stepping out there. And like I said, these notes I took from that space last night, that could potentially get me back into this position and even a better position where I may not need that salary position. We will adjust as we need to, but we got to work with what we got. That is absolutely certain. And then we got to work towards what is possible if we put all of our focus and our efforts towards that. There's a lot of opportunity out here. I've been reaching out all morning trying to get in touch with people, and I'm going to keep going until they say no thank you. Because if they haven't said no yet, it's still a yes. So, hey, we'll see what happens, guys. Thank you again so much. I'm SMS. This is SMS Live. And we'll see. Maybe we'll see you Friday, or maybe you'll see an announcement. Otherwise, I will catch you Sunday, 8-10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are going to be rocking out with Discover. Let me show you that little promo I got set up. Where is the promo? Man, I sent Cialana a message that they got their mint today, so maybe they get back to it. Is this it? No, that ain't it. Hold on. Oh, here you go. Let me share this tab with you guys, and this will be the last little journey we got. So back to the Sunday, Solana chilling. Right here. guys get the hint. But no, 8:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be on there with Discover. They got some really, really cool stuff going on with that platform. Showed you earlier today. We're going to have the founders on there, part of the team. We'll be talking about it. Again, powered by G Media and Solana Made Simple. You guys have a good rest of your day. I'll catch you on the timeline. Y'all be safe. Get some work in.